Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. I greet you all and I welcome you all to another episode, which is titled ORABUEZE explaining the whole details how the United States of Biafra owns BG. Biafra de facto government in homeland reasons is what you are going to listen as we proceed. And as you are listening, please, I want you to drop your opinion. Just kindly drop your own personal opinion, what you think concerning this matter. Because it is really getting out of hand. These people that are called the fallback group. Before, I thought these people were, I thought they have subsided. How do they used to talk it? When they begin to issue out public apology. And now they have kickstarted again. And some people don't understand what is really happening. Let me explain to you, in case you don't know. Before I can be able to allow you to watch that clip. Let me explain to you what is really happening. This group, called Fallback Group, they know more than even ORABUEZE about the case of Simon Ekpa. Don't quote me out of context, but I'm telling you the gospel truth. They know some negative part about the issue Simon Ekpa is facing. So before, when they think that Simon Ekpa is coming out, like it's very near for him to get his freedom, they were kind of apologetic. They begin to make some series of videos, some series of calls, some kind of post. But after Adedorama went to submit that letter they call petition to release Simon Ekpa, they kickstart again. It means that these people are really, there's something they are not telling us. But let me allow you to watch that clip and then we'll come back for more discussion. Please, as you are watching, don't forget, you need to drop your opinion, like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. I, Okulora, will always be here to serve you. Oya, let's go there.
Like within you, name that you are very, very genuine with this course. I want you to leave everything you are doing right now and pay attention to this message from Dr. ORABUEZE. You get why? Because some people now see how they confused as to what is going on between United States of Biafra and BRIGI, Biafra Republic government in exile, and Biafra de facto government. See, my people, I want you to pay attention. I'm happy that I'm able to record this interesting explanation from Dr. ORABUEZE during a live section 2 days back, I think. Yeah. So pay attention. After listening to her, I doubt if you will ever be confused, unless you choose to be confused. Are you getting me? See, listen. Okowago, Ifemeroji we register area, United States of Biafra. The reason behind all these things now. If you're a sincere person, after listening to this explanation, I doubt if you will ever be confused. Please pay attention and share this video.
The reason why I said that the United States of Biafra right now, we are in charge of everything, including BRIGI, including the de facto. That was what I said. It does not change anything. It does not mean anything. These things, some people are saying BRIGI cabinet, it never really existed. It never existed because there is just no reason for that. There is only one official, only one government, the United States of Biafra government, which includes the BRIGI, which includes the de facto government in homeland, which our prime minister established.
Okay.
So when you see some criminals trying to tell you they own BRIGI or the Biafra Republic government was registered as an agent to help Biafra people actualize the United States of Biafra.
Okay. Did you hear that?
It was a process. So when the Prime Minister and I told this individual to go and register BRIGI to help us to acquire our office in Maryland, that was actually when that was registered because we need to obtain our Maryland office. That was how some of them were able to register this. When we now acquire the United States of Biafra government, automatically, after the declaration, everything that belongs to the Biafra Republic government in exile automatically was supposed to collapse into the United States of Biafra. But criminals that planned with the Nigerian state to disrupt what we did. First, they failed. When they tried to stop us from declaring in Finland, they failed at that angle. And we declared. Now, after they saw that they failed, what is the next thing they have to do? The people advising them from the Nigerian state, let them know, yeah, you can create a parallel-like government to the United States of Biafra. And that's exactly what they tried to do. When, remember that the Conflict Resolution Committee, which some of them went to a template laid by our Prime Minister, of which the Prime Minister, before Finland took him away, instituted a 4-man committee in a cabinet meeting and told this 4-man committee to restructure Brigade. And that structure will take effect from day one of the declaration in Finland. Yes. It is that committee setup that you are seeing right now in the United States of Biafra cabinet structure. The PM was very, very clear on that. He already set the structure from day one. So, once they didn't see the Prime Minister, they believe, because their mind is very little, they believe that because somebody registered Brigade in Maryland, automatically, therefore, the person can now claim Brigade, forgetting that Brigade was registered as an agency to help us realize United States of Biafra as an independent nation. That is what they're rolling around doing, whatever they already failed anyway. Biafrans know. There is no information about the running of United States of Biafra government, about the running of the Biafra Republic government in exile, about the running of the de facto 40 states, about the running of Biafra defense, about the running of everything. In this continuum, there is no information that I need from the Prime Minister that I don't get. So this is the first time I'm saying this, and I'm not going to say that again. So when we see people just make noise on the air, just trying to, please just ignore them. These are distractors that have nothing to offer to this government. So I have to say that to let the world and to let Biafrans know that the United States of Biafra is a continuum of from the IPOB to the ESN, then to the genuine ESN that our Prime Minister moved into the BLA and BDF, and then to the genuine army, the military that the United States of Biafra is creating right now. Onye Kanu clearly says that the ESN is not going to be the United States of Biafra military. When the time comes, the military of the United States of Biafra, God will raise that and it's going to be public in the recruitment process. That is exactly what we are doing. So we own everything. We own USP, we own Briki, we own de facto, we own the defense, we own everything. And every single person, every single group that is truly following Onyendu Nambikano, following the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, must fall into this continuum that I've explained. Thank you so much. The event that happened to Prime Minister happened. These criminals, what they did, they hijacked the email that the Prime Minister set up for some of us. Like within my office, I had my private email and the password. Within different offices, like the European rep, like different. So when what happened to PM happened, they hijacked the email. They changed my password. All the important documents that were stored in this email for us to use to file to different countries in the world about our independence, about our declaration, these criminals, they hijacked it. Not only that, the funding, the different bank account that the Prime Minister left in the running of the United States of Biafra, in the running of Brigi, in the running of de facto, they hijacked that. Now when this individual started saying that he owns Brigi, which happened in our face, that is why Twitter don't lie. And all of you that have been following the Prime Minister and what some of these criminals have been doing, please, when you have time, just go and extract and record some of these things this individual says on social media, because they can lie in a minute. They'll tell you they didn't say that until you put it and open it and show Georgia, because these individuals, we have the brigade registered under, started claiming that brigade belongs to him, to the extent of colluding, and using our lobbyists. You remember the lobbyists that the Prime Minister hired, Elias, who was supposed to be part of this whole process in the continuing from brigade to the United States of Biafra. In fact, that Elias was in Finland during the declaration. So what happened was that this individual that claimed to register this in Finland now went to connive with this Elias to now say that the United States of Biafra, which has been declared in Finland, is the parallel government, that they are not going to work with USP. I've not released that letter to Biafrans, but maybe at this time I am going to release the letter that was written to me by Elias, the person that was supposed to be the lobbyist for the government, the person that was supposed to help us as a government in filing the papers at different tables. But thank God, we have a wonderful information department in the United States of Biafra and Foreign Affairs, and our allies that are helping us secretly to move those documents at the right tables. But when this person who was supposed to be our lobbyist now colluded with the person that was saying.
Okay, I'm very sure watching that clip, you understand everything that has been said on it. Dr. ORABUEZE explained everything in blue and white color. So I don't see the reason why anybody will be thinking about falling back to Briggy. Well, knowing fully well that Briggy or BG, no matter how you choose to call it, is already a platform, or rather a link to the newborn, which is the United States of Biafra. So anybody telling you to fall back to Briggy or BG or anywhere you choose to call it, is simply telling you that they did not agree or accept the declaration that happens on 29th of November 2024. Yes, some people may argue this. Some people will call her many names. But I want you to just leave sentiment. Forget about ORABUEZE. Just forget about her. Forget about her office. Let us reading this thing like man. I mean, let us just talk about it like reasonable people. BG was created, you understand me, from autopilot. That was when Simon Ekpa was elected as the Prime Minister of BG, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And that platform is what they created, registered, so that it will be a kind of avenue where Biafrans is going to express their views and also vote for their referendum, which we did. And after that, the cabinet have to be reshuffled because the new government is already in place. So in your own thinking now, as a human being, as an elder, or as somebody who he or her thinking faculty is working, are you still telling me you are going to fall back to that same avenue that's supposed to be dissolved because have a new government already? And the same people who thronged to Latte, Finland in 2024 are still the same people who are calling you to fall back. So what do you went to Latte, Finland to do? I mean, you just went there for children's party or children's independence day, or I don't understand, or democracy day in Latte, Finland, after calling people to fall back to BG. To me, the only solution to all these things is that let all of them come together and raising the way forward, because when they are doing all this rubbish, now our people they die. Now our people they buy for homeland, and nobody cares to ask questions about all these things. All we can do is just keep on fighting one another, making some rubbish posts. Lemijius will make from that place, Eunice Pebe will make from that place, Sonakara will make from that place, Van will make from that place, Oge Tukunkere will also make from that place, for the same person. And we are supposed to know that anyone you see people gathered and begin to bombard, now the real deal, but I'm not talking about Nigerian government, because that one, everybody they bombard them because of the hunger. But in terms of struggle, whenever you see people pointing accusing finger to one direction, it means that direction is taking food out from their mouth, and that direction which everybody are pointing is the real deal. As long as any struggle for survival is concerned. Because many people hate you simply because you did not open up an avenue to be siphoning money from the people you're supposed to be leading. Let's take a P2B for example. I didn't say he's a saint, so do not mistake me. Let's just use him as a case study here. When they are talking about I don't give shishi, not literally because he don't give, because he said he hates extravagant spending. Unlike the people who will come out and bring trillions and billions of dollars to rig election because they know they are not going there to work for the people, but rather they will go there to get that money which they have spent times 10 or even 20 folds. So these two, you can see even the people who are in government are also pointing accusing finger to P2B. Even when he's not the one in government house, even when he's not the one in Asorok, even when he's not the one that have been attending all manner of summits, left, right, and center. But they're still pointing accusing finger on him. In other words, because he is a real deal. He is the one that is going to change the narrative. He made it clear to them. He said, I create wealth. You cannot compare me with people who have never created anything as long as this life is concerned. The only thing they know is just go into the government house, swindle their money, and probably get everything done by them. So what am I trying to say here? The video which you people have just watched have narrated the whole issue on ground. And I want us to look inwards to find out who are these individuals who have been trying in one way or the other to make sure that what we are doing is not we don't have success in what we are doing. But let's just keep it at that. But I would like everybody to join me to ask this question. If Ngozi Orabeze get Biafra tomorrow, will Oge Chukwunkere, Vam, Sonia Parawa, and the rest of them who are in that fallback group said they are not interested in the Biafra because Ngozi Orabeze is the one that got the Biafra. So let us be mindful of what you say. Well, I think I have said enough. Let's just dissect the comment section to know what people think concerning this matter, because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Okay, Sonia Asere is the first person to comment on that clip. He just finished what he said. At Agnes Nwaneka, you are such a pathetic mumu. A zoo animal is even more reasonable than you. Up till now, that empty vessel at Ngozora is still deceiving you. Okay. A lot of backlash follows this comment. Let me see. Teddy said, but she is right. Only brainless and spinless people can't see the truth. BG is the umbrella body which from which USB were born after the declaration. All previous documents remain valid. Therefore, USBG supersedes BG in all ramifications. That is the blunt reality. Deal with it, bro. Okay, Eze Jasame says, see this one. Quick G said, at Rafael Ajere, native you be. Amy J. Trust said, warehouse attendant. How far honesty never repent. Warehouse attendant. Okay, Ronnie Madabji says, Sabon Tike. Gabriel Nwobodo, you are valueless and worthless before genuine Biafrans. All this backlash, na to Vam, so make another thing say this one is going to Ngozi Orabeze. No, all this one that the Vam, all this is a response that he got from the message he sent out there over Dr. Ngozi Orabeze's stand. Gabriel Nwobodo said, you are valueless and worthless before genuine Biafrans. Track and go. Ewu Atoro, useless man. Okay. Chooks. Akon Maeze said, Teha, sir, at Agnes Waneka may be an infiltrator into Biafra. Okay. Glorious Son said, pot, calling kettle black. Most unreasonable being that ever exists. You, the eggs breaker. Okay. Nazi Kuche said, your mama Ikpu, dear Chiamaka Ajere, Ikpu Negi, that your evil agenda will end, which I'm sure you know it. Okay. Emmanuel Pata said, you always speak from your anus. Ewo. Hey. If Ediba said, is that you? Is that you can say about her? I love Agnes One Neck for standing on the truth, not minding the attack that is coming out from you traitor and you gangs of criminals, rogues, and career agitators. You can't bend her. Okay, the other ones now backlash you. I hope that they follow me. Freedom Gate said at Rafera, these are not just only obedience like her. A lot of them are DOS Irats, Orabu Fulani Irats, Igbo Fulanis. Nikki is a one Nigerianist hired by DPM USB charger. Satanic agents. After invitation of our PM, I realized that we have been infiltrated by Igbo Fulanis. Well, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Obaino said, evil, go and die, useless old pig. What is your status to lead a Biafrans as large? A scammers who have spent many years in the street wanna use Biafrans as a playing ground where you are lucky. Here is a social media. Those wasted animals cannot say what they saw on their road. Okay, I think let us stop it at this Rafael's backlash. But let us take other different dimension. Chooks Omonako said the Biafra freedom changed from IPOB family to BG and from BG to USB nation. At the same time, ESN, we are now Biafra Defense Force and other Biafra security operations. Let some people buy sense now or remain dull forever. Messi Oyedia said, Ndiara, white water. I don't know why some Igbos are very low in reasoning. Nothing the woman have contributed with your money you are paying her, and yet you never ask her about the whereabouts of your contributions for Biafra restoration. Abi? Obinna Ezenwoke, Ngozi Orabueze is a criminal. Mark Biafra said, Jisike n'ọlụ nwanne m nwanyị Chukwu gbaa gị ume ma gọzikwa mkpụrụ obi gị. My people, I beg, let us just end it here, and I go hear my voice again when I just come back here. This one is just a tip of the iceberg, what is going to be playing out as we proceed in this new week. So have a nice day, and may the good Lord continue to bless us, prosper us, and meet us at every point of our need. Just make sure this video go viral. As you are watching, drop your opinion at the comment section. And I can see that nobody responded about the upcoming program today. So it means there's no program that is going to take place because the turn up was too slow. Only 2 people showed interest. So it is hereby cancelled until further notice. When you people decide we can get the program, then we go ahead and get the program. But for now, it is suspended indefinitely. So have a nice day. And make sure you keep on clicking, liking, sharing every of my video. At least in that way, it will make you to become part of this Biafra struggle. Kachineke mezioku. Na fanna, na nwa, na nke monso. Amen.